institutionalized, brutalized. It's up to them to decide. One, live, and would die. Ignorant. I'll flow with that one. Listen, be by night. Losing courage to get out in line. I like that, Dorian. Oh shit. It's recording. Okay. That's weird. So, uh welcome. Welcome to this thought experiment. I I'm Nico. I I'm a musician. That's what I do. I like to make music and I have a lot of different interests. Yes. Uh yeah, yeah, there's a few things to be said about me, but you know, I'm it'll kind of come through. I don't really need to go on too much about it. So this is gonna be kind of it's gonna be like a bit like a journal, but like also just like a bit of an experience for whoever wants to watch. Like you know, vibey room guy with messed up hair. Yeah. So uh yeah, I guess I'm gonna talk about things that hopefully will not just be about me because I don't really like to talk about things that are just me. Not that I like don't like to talk about myself because anyone who doesn't like to talk about themselves usually a liar, you know, and they like to talk about themselves because they're shy, you know, they just don't want to say it. But like, yeah, man, he really left all his shit here. Sorry, I'm talking about my good friend Dorian. He left like all of his shit here. Like, uh, the development thing. I've been in a band for the last year. I haven't really recorded any of these beforehand, so like it's not like it's much of a new announcement. But like, yeah, uh, yeah, I've been in a band. We're called Just an Idea. It it's fun. We've been doing like covers for the last year, but like we're finally starting to make some original stuff. So it's like actually fun to play it, you know? Not that covers weren't fun, but it's like would you rather like would you rather play like a video of someone, you know, hitting that touchdown or whatever? Or would you rather be that guy who's like, you know, throwing the throwing the ball down, you know, like well, that's a shit example, but like you know, like it's more fun to play your own stuff because you can do whatever you want with it. With like a cover, you gotta like think, oh yeah, I gotta do it this way, and I gotta be faithful, or like go your own way, and then all the time you either run the risk of nobody liking it, or like you know just recreating what someone else did. So it's like it's much more easy on the like what am I trying to say here? Um, it's it's a better experience overall just playing your own stuff because like you get to put yourself in it, you know. I want to like cover like you can put yourself in it and like feel things, but it's like I don't know, like yeah, yeah. What these videos are also gonna be is me playing for you guys, uh, because I'll play a few things. I play drums. That's what I started on. Trombone. That was my second instrument. Piano. Third. I don't know why I'm listing them off at number two. I guess it'll be satisfying. Guitar was my fourth. Bass fifth, and I sing. I sing too. Yeah, which I enjoy. Like it's weird though because it always comes out differently than like with singing. Like hear my voice back, I just hate it. Like it's like I don't know why. Like I feel as if most people are like that, where it's like you know you hate your own voice just hearing it because you actually have to critique yourself and like listen to it on the same level as everybody else. You know, because like you always hear it real close up, and you got all that vibration. It's like when you're playing a song and you're like playing the song, and it's good, but like it's still like the song, you know. So like if it's a bad or boring song, then like you can feel good playing it a lot of the time, but like some people they just won't vibe with it, you know. Like and it's something I've kind of like noticed when like playing a song, especially like a depressing one, more often than not. Um, like the feeling just won't come through entirely because nobody's looking at it. They're just looking at the actual like meat and bones of the song, which like I can understand. Like we don't want to be served shit, but like it it puts a little bit of a wall because like you as the person playing it can feel awesome, you know. But just because you feel awesome doesn't mean everybody else is gonna feel awesome. So you gotta like figure out what you're doing to make everybody feel awesome and including yourself because like at the end of the day if you aren't happy then like nobody's gonna make you happy, but like if you're the only one smiling nobody's gonna understand why, you know. It's like being the guy who just laughs all the time, you know, like who just laughs, which I do a fair amount honestly, and nobody understands why you're laughing, you know, like nobody gets it because they're not in your head, like they can't see it, which like you know makes sense. Like just the different perceptions. Yeah, I've really gone down a rabbit hole here. Um, yeah, different perceptions from different points of view, and yeah, I really enjoy the fact that you know people can't see inside my brain because if they knew exactly what was going through my head, then nothing I do would be magic, you know? And that goes for everybody. Like if I knew exactly what someone's gonna do, the magic is ruined, you know? Like although I'd feel pretty powerful, so I'd feel magical, but like I don't think someone else would, and I'd be a lot less surprised with life, and like that's a really big part of life. Like like so far that I've seen. I'm only 18, so like I'm not. I got a little bit of experience, but like basically nothing. Like actually nothing when it comes down to it. Like 18 years living in the same town. I mean, I've traveled a fair amount, like with my mom and my sister, but it I've been living here far too long. I'm just gonna say it, far too long, and I can feel it. Yeah, I can really feel it, and I got those small town blues, but I think everyone around here does. I'm from Canada. Yeah, I'm not gonna say exactly where, and I'm probably already like low key doxing myself, but like you know, whatever. Uh, yeah, and small town blues are creeping in. Is it my cat? My cat. Okay. I have this cat. Her name is Silver. She's a doll. I love her. Anyway, yeah, small town blues kind of creeps in. Oh man. Speaking of my sister, she just asked me to pick her up at like 9:30. It is currently, hold on, what time is it? 8:53. Great. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, I just had a thought. One of those perception things. You wouldn't know exactly what I just thought, but yeah. Now you know my time zone. So, yeah, 9:53. Ooh, what is the difference between Toronto's time zone here? I'm just trying. I don't know. These are just the type of thoughts that I have. Just random ramblings. Oh, I should probably respond, but hold on. Yes. Yeah. There we go. uh, yeah. I think I think this is going well with it, my first video. Like I haven't recorded something like that. I've recorded things before. Like I have a couple journal logs that I actually I have quite a few journal logs. I journaled for a bit, but just I don't know. It was never any kind of thing that I was like, oh yeah, I gotta release this because like they're very personal. Like to the point of like to the point that they like one day when someone finds out, oh my god, I loved him, but he's dead now, oh no, and I worded that wrong. When I die, someone's gonna go like, oh yeah, this is the gold mine, I get to see what he thinks. Someone will, I know it, like whether it's like a relative or like something. Let me just drop the pic. There we go. Uh, yeah, they'll they'll enjoy it. uh, I got inspired to do that after Louis Armstrong. Like I figured out that he did that and like recorded like everything. Like it was crazy. Like he like recorded himself for hours at a time. He just spend like a lot of time when he wasn't performing on the stage or like doing whatever, hanging out with his wife or like doing Louis things. Like he was doing real Louis things, which was like sitting there with a record and like this is like in the oh my god like 50s or something. So like he is like actually just sitting there with like technology that we get like he was doing this like 70 years before this became a thing. Like live reactions to stuff. Like when Martin Luther King died, like he was like all up on that shit. And like it's just it's so crazy to think of. And I was like Oh yeah, oh yeah. I want to do that. And so I started doing it, and then I fell off for a bit. I stopped recording myself because I don't know. I didn't really want to. Or actually, no, it wasn't that. It was like I would do it at the end of the day, and so I wouldn't actually have the time to do it, and so I'd wake up real late, and yeah, I don't. It just didn't work, and I couldn't keep up with it, and I don't know. I enjoyed it, but it's just like I just couldn't keep that up. And actually, that was a problem with a lot of things at the time. Just like keeping consistency. Like I had a lot of trouble doing that. Like it was hard at first with some things. But that's just how it is, Like with things, like some things are hard to get consistent at. Some things are easy. Like one hand drugs, one hand working out. Like this working out, you have to put like real effort into it. And so it's hard. Like it's sort of hard. Like once you start, it gets easy. You just show up to the gym, you lift what you want to lift, you do your stuff, and you just keep your momentum going, and like that's it. It's it. Like literally, like it. The gym becomes your comfort place at one point. Like if you're there for the right reasons, at least. Um, when um, I lost my train of thought. Drugs, instant gratification. Just like you smoke some weed or something. I don't know. Weed's like probably a bad example because I mean it's definitely like addictive. All those pot smoking naysayers that say, "Oh, it's not addicted." Yeah, stop, stop. Um, no, no, joke, but like you you do anything with drugs, it's instant. Like well, I mean, not instant, as in like, you know, like you eat some mushrooms and then like 5 seconds later you're on Mars. But like, I mean, like it's instant gratification. You don't really gotta work over a prolonged amount of time for it. Like with with the gym, you got to keep going. 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 But with the mushrooms, you just gotta show up. You're with LSD, you just kind of show up with like all of it. You just kind of show up, and like that's great. It's easy, but like some pleasures, some pleasures should be higher. And I'm really I'm just thankful that there is higher pleasures because if everything was just lower pleasures, then I think this would be a very dull world. Yeah, yeah. That's the message. That's the message of this. I'm thankful. Thank you, universe, for everything. uh, mm, yeah. Um, I'm really glad that like life is just kind of existing still. Like there's probably a million different points in history where we could have probably, you know, killed ourselves somehow. Like Black Plague could have wiped out a lot of people. Like obviously, world wars. Like I mean, I was just always gonna wipe out one side, but like history. But mainly Cold War, probably. Like just boom, 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 whatever. Like why, why do we gotta do that, guys? Like, come on. Like, let's get our shit together. Come on. um, uh, it it's such an epiphany because like why? Yeah, just why? Why? I don't know. This video, I probably need to cut a different amount. You know, cut a lot of the silences. That thought just popped in my head. This one doesn't really have a topic. I'm gonna start with more of these. I'm gonna start having a topic. You know, less of just rambling. But I know there's a demographic of people who just like rambling, and so hopefully they will like this video if you know they even find it. But like, yeah, I've become very inspired by a lot of the vibey YouTube people that I've been seeing, like and like so many different ones too. Like there's this one chick. Her name is B's Corner. I like her stuff. It's very very nice. It's very nice content. And then there's this other guy. His name is Elijah Young Long. Elijah Long. He's pretty good. Like just like male lessons and stuff like that. But it's not like toxic shit. It's like actually pretty good. Like he he's got some good lessons. And a lot of it's like just enjoy life. Like, and I can kind of get behind that. Like it's not that bad, guys. Like it's only as bad as you make it. And if we can all just find a way to pull through and have fun and enjoy life, but not like kill ourselves in the process, then I think we're gonna be just fine. The world might be fucked because we got technology invading our brains and all of that, but it's still pretty good. Just step outside, you know, and get lost. Just go lose yourself for a bit and then come back. Like, and then you realize how small the world, what you think the world is right now, how small that is, and it's actually kind of crazy, like how small it is, like how small human the world, quote unquote, is. Like we have all these cultures and all that stuff, but then you get and then, like the internet boils it down to the point that it's small, and then we think that it's like everything because like it is. None of us is like probably like 1% of us have left the planet. Like it is everything, but the world is really small and like, but it's also big. It's big enough to get lost in, and so if you don't if you don't consider how small the world quote unquote is, it's a really big place, and it's a pretty good place too. I think. Oh man, why the fuck do people care about that thing? Like, it's a pretty good place, there, it's fair, you know. Like nature's fair. That's why I like nature because it's just fair. Like it's like total chaos and like it's fair. I said the same thing 3 times. There we go. That's real nice. Like the only rules are the rules of survive. Unlike like I guess there's some things that aren't fair, like the fact that like predators are stronger than you or whatever. But like just life is fair, but it's not. It's like it's chaos. It's perfectly balanced. Like some things in life are fair, as in like everybody can kind of move around except for trees. Sorry, guys. um, except for trees and other little things, but you know we all have the risk of dying, even the bigger guy, and we're all kind of on the same ground where like nobody's invincible, nobody's got like cheats. Like when it comes to even if you're rich, you're still gonna die. Like you're gonna die. You can't buy any more minutes. Like which is honestly the realest shit I ever heard. Like it's the realest shit I ever heard. FYI, I do not care if this gets demonetized. I don't want the money. I'm doing this for fun. Um, because honestly, I'm just inspired by other people, and I want to be a part of it because YouTube sucks. I've heard it sucks. Like like there's so many people leaving. Like Matt Pat just left, and like Tim Hansen, I think. Yeah, so many people are leaving because like it sucks. It's gone corporate, which oh my god, everything's going corporate, man. Like I everything's been corporate for the last god, how long could you even trace that back? Like I don't know, but like the the world as we know it is becoming commercialized by the day. Everything. The worst bit is that art is commercialized, and honestly, I'm not really a big fan. I think that art should be free, you know, because like then everybody can see it and everybody can enjoy it, and yeah, like if I didn't need money, I wouldn't ask for it, like at all. Or I wouldn't even go out and grab it. Like if I could live for free on Texas land, I dude, you would not see me scooping shit a day in my life. Like I'd be out there doing what actually, you know, thrills me every day. I don't care about scraping concrete or something like that. And I think that's the case for most people. That like if they didn't have to work, they wouldn't work because like who wants to be told what to do all day by someone? Like no one, no one does, and or maybe, actually no, that's pretty generalized. Like everybody, like I'm sure there's a couple people, or like there's a demographic of people who are just like, yeah, I want to be told what to do. It's safe, and honestly, power to you, man. Like or power away from you, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like I just me personally, like I want to be out here living, doing what I want to do, which is art and music more specifically. I don't know if I'm gonna play a song this one. I gotta get going soon because I gotta go pick up my little sister. Oh yeah, like 20 minutes. Uh oh. Uh, so by the library. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, no song this one, but next time. Next time I'll give you guys a song. I think you guys will like it. It's good. Anyway, thank you for listening to my ramble. That's what these videos are gonna kind of be, except I'm gonna have more like direct topics. I'm gonna make videos about things, and then just kind of trail off and do whatever. Um, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Adios.